So we're going to be looking at 91 Malin. The 4-star, 4-star, now 91, which to be honest, I don't think is that much higher than we actually had him from an Evolutions, which is nuts in itself. He does have the triple play star plus, high medium, can still play striker as well, and he has got the rapid, trickster and power shot. In terms of stats, pace is obviously absurd, great shooting, passing's decent enough, good on the short game and curve, dribbling, brilliant, 86 composure will definitely do, but it's not the highest we've seen so far. And then obviously his kind of physicality is kind of average in some areas and then kind of high in everywhere else. We have got a decent amount of playstyles as well. We've obviously got finesse, whipped, technical flair, first, quick step and Trivela all in one. Now, in terms of the card, not very expensive at all. We're looking at 195 already, so he's already going to be one of the discard sort of ones, if anything. And I think the card's going to be really good for the price. I just don't think he's going to have that massive, massive wow factor. When we look at the upgrades that we've had, just from the ones we can do right now, we could already have made him a 90. I don't know if we could have made him anything in this. We could make him an 89. From the 85, we could make him an 89 as well, but I feel like you definitely could have made him like a 90 or 91 a long time ago. I'm pretty sure he may not have had the triple play star plus, which is the obvious bonus, but I just think he could have been that little bit higher in my opinion. In terms of playstyle plus, in terms of chemistry styles, I'm going to go more for a finisher, as I'm definitely going to have him more of a striker-esque right wing rather than necessarily a midfield. So I really want to get that shooting down to a T. The agility balance is already pretty at that top end and same as pace, so I don't really need anything else there. It's just to max out that shooting bonus is the real big deal. So let's jump into him and see if Malin is worth your chunk of change. In ball in for Malin. Comes across, take that second touch. I probably could have gone for the pass back more than anything, but we thought we'd challenge at the minimum. I was hoping for a foul there, to be honest. Little sees him through. Can we get the little touch? Oh, it's not the touch we wanted. I wanted the inside. I don't know why on earth they can't flick it inside. Even with the trickster, should be more than possible to get it in there. Going to try and go for him here. Cross goal. Needs to be a better finish. I'm aiming in the corner there. What do we got in terms of corners as well? I don't think he's a free kick taker by any means. Good power, nothing really, everything else. Didn't even see the keeper was out there. So lucky we've went across, but not so lucky that it means nothing anyway. I love that he's got the rapid as well. It's a perfect playstyle plus for any sort of forward. Mbappe's got it, Awaran's got it, Sammy Kerr's got it. It's just like a need now for any sort of attacking player. Everybody's got rapid, and if you'd like it, then obviously you can find it in an absolute abundance at the moment. It's funny because I knew that he was going to be a lower rated player purely because he has got the stats already. Go on, get to that. Nice. Does win it. Does he get the foul as well? Do you reckon we can go for a power from here? I don't think it's going to go in by any stretch, but might as well give it a go. But I knew that he was definitely going to be a kind of more lower rated player, just ooh, not far off. Purely on the fact that he already had some pretty decent stats, so it's not as if they needed to really kind of boost him up massively to make him believable as a team of the season. The main thing really that you're getting is that triple play style plus, and keeping the rapid, definitely a better one at that, most definitely. So it's an interesting case for him. It does mean that he is just bound to be cheaper than everybody else. As soon as you hit like the 91s and you kind of see the 97 Frimpong, you think, okay, yeah, Malin is going to be the one that's packed this week, 100%. Over the top, can we get a touch? Nice. Penalty? Oh, he could have made it look a little bit better, couldn't he? Big Ed. Into his feet. Give the little turn, little pass across, get the volley. It's got to be a volley. Sammy Kerr. Honestly, drop everything and go get her, because she is outstandingly good. There he is. Oh, the pass is just not there, unfortunately. Not going to win any sort of strength battles either. So he's kind of just a standard card, to be honest. I think striker, winger, wherever you put him, there's just... He's going to be decent. He's not going to be flashy. Like, he's not going to be a kind of different maker compared to what we've seen in the Prem, which is fair enough, because it's always hard when you've already had your team. That's a great goal. Once you've had the team, like the Prem team, the live team, there's not really a wow factor anymore, other than kind of the higher rated cards, your Frimpongs, your Verts, where they're like, okay, we're looking at a 95 or a 97. When it comes to a 91 Malin, it's just not that exciting. We've got loads of players like that, unfortunately. But obviously, when it comes to Malin, it's not necessarily his fault that he's the lower sort of card. But the only good thing I suppose you do get from it is you've got another starting card. If you obviously are starting team of the season or ultimate team again or fresh, you've got yourself a nice card that you can definitely get. Did he have power? He does have power shot. Should have gone for the power shot there, to be honest. But that is kind of like the good bonus whenever it comes to these cards, is that you do get some new ones that are just absolutely filthy. Not with a power shot, but when you look at the likes of Hanko and you look at the likes of, say, like even just a is it a Bunny Shaw, the 96, like you're looking at 150k for a 96 card. Like we would have never have got a 96 for 150k before footies a long time ago. Good touch. Those step overs, pings it across the box, and it's a good block for the defender. There's the run. Got Saliba in pursuit. Got the rapid down to a T. Can we find him all the way? Looking for the finesse. Very dodgy angle, but we still managed to get it to work. Great finish from him. That's where the finisher really comes in, gives him the best shot, with obviously that 99 finishing. Oh, imagine. I think he's offside. Yeah, he's offside, but it's a great run. Obviously triggering that second man run. Gets the ball perfectly, and it's a great finish. But unfortunately, just that second a little bit too late. Good touch. I wanted to bring it back inside. Sammy Kerr's going to get it back. Garnacho looking for a cross if we can. It's all the way across into Saliba's chest. Bring it back, though, into Mbappe. Sees the Malin, but the ball is just not great at all. There it is. Power shot across goal. It's a good save. There it is. Across goal. Nearly. Pull it. One more. There it is. Beautiful passing. That is what we want to see, especially this guy is just left and right constantly, whereas that is just stunning build-up play. We get lucky with the rebound, but taking it like an absolute champ with them passes. So going into the overall form then, currently coming in at 186. Now in terms of everybody else, what are we looking at? You've got 5.6 mil for Kane. He's dropped, well, technically dropped. He was 10 mil when I first saw him. Frimpong was 15, so that is nuts in itself. Who else have we got next? We've got Anton at 70. We've got Guirassy at 180. Xhaka at 160. Tar at 170 as well. Then we're looking up at 350. Boniface at 300. Press proven aerial power shot. I mean, I definitely I don't know, I'd probably prefer Malin, to be honest. He feels good, like pace-wise. It's hard because the problem you've got now, especially if you are looking at wingers or strikers, even if you kind of taken out Saka and Salah being like a mil each, like that's just crazy. But you look at someone like a Garnacho, who is... I don't even know how much he is actually, but you've got him at 319, so he's relatively cheap. If then you was to think of, because it'd be more wingers that are strikers as well. So if we was to look at the likes of, so we go by price, go a bit further down, because it's hard to go against him with like a million coin card, because it's just not, it's not relevant. Like literally you could do that with anybody and everybody's not going to compare to R9. But if we look at likes of St. Max at 460, Sane looks a great SBC as well. 93 rated, 5'4", reminds me very much of Coman on the other side. Obviously Alvarez is there. Kudus, great live card for 400. If he does manage to get the upgrades as well, even better. Then obviously you've got your Garnachos there as well. I think he's a fantastic for the price, especially if he is in the, well, if he is in the Prem. The fact that he is in the Prem as well is always perfect. Ooh. Only 230. Now I am shocked. 230, 94 rated. I mean, again, that just kind of heightens my argument even more. There's just so many cards that have got so little value but are such a good card in itself. So it does kind of give you that you can't really rate these players in comparison to your Harry Kanes, in comparison to your Salas, because price-wise, they don't match up. But in terms of stats, incredible pace. I personally went for the finisher. There's only one vote for the shadow, but all I'm thinking is I don't really need passing if I'm going to have the element of shooting more. Then obviously I want more shooting. Dribbling wise is just a byproduct of that because I don't need pace. The only thing I would have kind of increased is maybe a 5-4 or a 4-5, having a little bit more on the composure. And to be honest, Trickster I don't like, but I'll absolutely take Rapid and Power Shot. I think that's still very good playstyle pluses. The only thing I am disappointed with Malin, in specifically him, is the fact that we could have like a 90 plus already from Evolutions a while back. Now that I think is not their problem, because I think Malin was part of like one of the first cards that found the, not necessarily the glitch, but where you didn't have to put in level 1 and you could then put him into another Evo. That just is what it is. They didn't probably expect that to actually happen. So it is what it is. But I think he's a great card. He's going to go down even more soon. Once we get the big packs out, we're more than likely to see him drop massively. So let me know down below what you think about him, and I catch you all for the next ones. Peace.